Hey guys, old Dan here. Saturday morning, work around the farm. Guys, I tell you, I don't know what it is. Dang it, hold on just a second, let me get this door open. Okay, so yesterday was hay delivery day for Dad. And I guess that today is hay delivery day for Jake. Sorry, I gotta put on my hat because I'm going out in the sun here. Also, just a real quick note, I went to the dermatologist this week and I don't know if y'all can see, I have this little spot right here on my head that used to be kind of a black color, and I went to the dermatologist to have it looked at and some other things, and of course she had to burn that off because it's a pre-cancerous sunspot. So then, I think I told you guys before, I've had a bunch of those burned off in the past, and I got like, I don't know, she stopped counting at like 25 that she found on my head again, from my temple across the top of my head to my other temple. So we got another way we're going to attack that with some kind of cream that's supposed to eat up these precancerous cells. So anyway, let me get back to my story real quick. Just want to explain the dot between my forehead. I'm not some, other religion or anything. It's not Ash Wednesday either, so that's not what that was. Anyway, Jacob's getting hay today. Dad's got hay over there. We'll go take a look at that in a minute. And I got to move all of Dad's hay. Jake's, I guess, is on the way. I'm gonna try to get it moved before Jake's hay gets here. But Jake was going to stack his up. Let me show you. So he was going to stack his all along this fence line right here, which right now would be okay, because right now we don't have any rain and we desperately need something to grow. But in the fall, winter time, weeds and stuff grow up around that hay real bad, and it's not something we want to look at when we drive around here. Lou drives around here to park every day, so we want to kind of keep this clean. Of course, Jake will get all this cleaned up as soon as his house is done. He's fixing to move everything to the inside to start working. All the outside's done. His sheet rockers are in there sheet rocking. That's really coming along really, really good. So I'm sure any day now he'll get out here, when people are stopped coming in and out, and get all this part out here cleaned up and get it kind of back to normal. And it's really looking good. He's got a good thing going on there. So anyway, the only place we do have green grass on the property, guys, is where the septic lines are at. It's crazy, ain't it? Anyway, let's get over here to where the hay's at. Guys, please keep praying. I can't talk today. I don't know, I feel like I just need to start this whole video over. I said so many stupid things. All right, here we go. Let's try this again. We need some rain. Please continue to pray for rain. Where are you going?
See what you're doing?
Come on, walk with me.
Where are we going?
Okay, Lou, have a good day.
What do you want me to do?
Huh?
What are you saying that for?
Because you're not helping me. You're going to...
I knew it, because I'm not right by your side.
Yeah, I like you right by my side.
I got stuff to do too.
Going to the pool does not constitute as stuff to do.
I have to clean house at some point in life. Sometimes.
Oh, okay. Love you.
Love you too.
Yeah, right. Anyway, guys, I love giving her a hard time. Oh, if I didn't give her a hard time, she would think that I'm probably fixing to divorce her. If I got really nice all of a sudden to her. Anyway, all this hay, they come in here yesterday and unloaded. That's not it. There's hay over there. There's hay over there. So I got to get all this hay moved. We typically store the hay down here by where Bree's horse barn is at. And horse barn, I guess it's their goat pen. Man, boy, I'm just like not thinking or something today. I can't concentrate. Anyway, we're gonna stack up that hay down here. Well, there's old Dad right out there. He's probably waiting on me, probably wondering where I've been all morning. Oh boy, you ain't stuck that hay up for me yet. I tell you what, he thinks I work for him around here. Well, I guess I kind of do, but he just don't pay me.
What's the problem here?
The problem is you need to start paying me for all this work I do around here.
You just not got woke up, son.
Where
Pay a person to sleep.
did you move all that metal?
Yeah.
Bree didn't help you?
No.
Yay.
Yay. What do you think I'm sitting here resting and soaking wet for?
Oh, I'm sorry, Pop.
No, you ain't sorry.
Well, look.
You gotta go all the way to the corner. All the way up that fence.
All right, we typically don't put it at this angle, but okay, we can.
But that's the angle we're gonna do today because we're gonna probably put 2 or 3 rows.
Okay. We want to keep it off the fence a mower length or so, or what?
That's up to you. I don't like mowing next to hay because it might throw a spark.
All right, well, we don't want it right up on the fence, I don't think
Not
either.
on the fence, but a foot or so off.
Okay. All right, well, I guess I'm going to get to work then, Papa.
I don't know. He's supposed to shut up this point. You know how it goes. They could have a breakdown or something. Wheel bearing, whatever.
All right.
I'm going to have Bree. One day her and Jake are playing.
Y'all listen to this.
They can play on this stack of metal and move it out in the back somewhere.
Yeah, that'd be good. Y'all listen. Dad, when are we going to get some hay forks for your tractor?
I'm going to buy me a spear. I don't know what to call it.
Y'all hear that?
I'm going to buy a spear for my tractor. Maybe some forks.
Oh, Dad, you don't need forks. I got forks.
All I've heard so far this morning, where you go get you a spear? Where you go get it?
So
Why
y'all should have.
gotta use my tractor?
Y'all should have heard.
Why can't you use your tractor?
Y'all should have heard Bree yesterday telling me about old Dad. It's comical, it's comical when other people in the family see what I've been seeing for years. Finally, they're starting to realize. But Bree told me yesterday, why does Pop always call me to go over and get your tractor and do work for him when he's got a tractor of his own with an air conditioner? And I said, well, Bree, I don't know. And then she tells me that he don't want to crank up his tractor in the heat of the day and run the air conditioner because it's too hot. I'm pretty sure that's why they put air conditioners on tractors, is to keep you cool in the heat of the day.
But it chills. It'll give you chills.
You don't turn it down so low. Golly, that's ridiculous right there, guys. Hey, I could put my spear on your tractor and do it air conditioned.
You could.
No, it's all right.
Although you got all my diesel.
Well, I'm moving all your hay though. That was fair.
Even trade off as high as fuel is.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get busy. Y'all hang with me for a little bit. Maybe we'll go find another chore to do. So, guys, it's gonna take a lot of trips. Y'all remember, I am a professional. That's how we like to do it right there. But that was the only one sitting by itself, so all the rest of them we're going to have to hit them, stab them, then back up and turn. They don't all get to be that easy. Who in the world is driving through my yard? Who did that? My yard's already dead. People have been driving all through it. Oh, that aggravates me. That aggravates me right there. People just drive through the middle of the yard. No respect, no consideration. They handle it. I'm going to go set this first one down and show y'all how this is done here. I don't know what he's saying over there. Make sure it's not going to hit anything. Try to stay at the same angle as the fence. It's pretty close. It should go all the way to the corner. Back out of it. There we go. One more. A lot to go. You said you were going to help me.
You didn't even tell me you were out here working right
You
now.
said yesterday, you said, I'll help you whenever you get ready to do that hay, I'm going to help you.
When did you tell me you were ready to do any hay?
You knew I had work to do today. Well, you think I was gonna let it sit here all weekend?
You were trying to make me look bad, and you know dang well you didn't tell anyone you was
I
doing
don't have
it.
to try to make you look bad. You look bad on your own for not being out here helping your dad or your grandpa.
I'm sorry, my beady little eyes weren't peeking out the window this morning.
Well, as big as they are right now, you should have seen what was going on. All right, guys, we're going to start making our second row now. We've got, I don't know, 5 or 6 rolls already on our first roll over here. But if we make this whole row, it's going to be hard to get in here beside it. So I probably waited a little bit longer than I should have. But we're going to come in here now and start making our second row to make it a little bit easier on us. Each time, give us room to turn as we back out. Make sure it's not too close to the bees. That's not too close to the bees, is it?
Oh, they have stingers.
All right, it's all right right there? All right. All right, so there we go. We've got our second row started. And now we'll keep adding to that one until we get about even. And then we'll go 1 and 1, 1 and 1, 1 and 1. And keep it coming back. So we don't want to, well, let me show you when I get back over here. I'll show you one thing we don't want to do. You see a lot of people do it, but it's really not good to do. I'll show you when I get back over here. So listen, I know most of you guys probably know all about hay, but let me just explain a few things about round hay real quick. Round hay is the most wasteful type of hay you can put out, but it's also the most easy kind of hay you can put out. Feeding.
You're only going to lose a little bit on the ground.
Well, yes, and that's what. Well, you're gonna lose a little bit on top too, if you depend on how much rain and leaves and pine straw fall on it.
If they're tight, you don't lose much off the top.
But what I wanted to show you is why we leave space in between them. Because if you was to bring these in here, like a lot of people do, they butt them up real tight next to the other one. That water. Dad, film this for a minute.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
No, go ahead.
That water when it.
Hang it in.
Dad's gonna have to film both of them
I'm gonna get us both.
real quick.
Because I've been talking about it.
But if you put these tight together, you know, like flush these up, water will run off of this and then it's going to sit right here. And it's going to ruin a lot of hay on both these areas of this bale right here. That's why we like to leave a little bit of space in between ours. Now, when you do that, you can't double stack and, you know, stack up like that. Typically, if you're going to do that, you need to do that inside of a barn where you don't get the water and stuff on top of it. But you will lose a little bit of hay on the bottom. You're going to lose a little bit on top. If you stack it together, you're going to lose a lot of hay on the sides too. So that's why we leave a little some space and let the air dry it out.
Very good explanation, man. I was just talking about that very thing.
Oh, was you?
Yeah, but that's fine. I was hoping you'd back in that beehive.
But
We see your big Dan moving.
yeah, anyway, so that's the purpose. And square hay, of course, is a lot easier, or you don't waste near as much, but it's so hard to every day have to go put out hay, rain, sleet, snow, or shine, which all we have right now is shine around here.
They normally come straight out and go out.
But,
You know, the haze already. I see something making a circle around it.
oh, he's talking about bees over there. These are some good tight, well, all of them's been good and tight so far. So this one right here is a little bit loose on this end.
Kind of boogered right there.
Yeah, a little bit boogered on that end, but most of these are all pretty good tight rolls. Anyway, I wanted to share that with you guys real quick, kind of the way we do it, why we do it. You'll see other people do it differently. They're probably wrong. Just figure on that. They're wrong. So guys, just real quick, something that'll make moving hay a lot easier for you. You see my spear out there, right? Keep it up where you can see it. Don't let it get down here where you can't really see what you're doing. Keep it up here where you can see it. You can make sure it's nice and flat. And you know, we typically try to go into the center of the bale with the spear, you know, somewhere kind of in the center in this area right here. But you don't have to. You can actually come in the top with this thing. You know, you want to make sure it's flat, but you can come into the top of the bale if you want to. And it works the same way. But you can, you know, as long as you can see it, and that way you can tell whether you're coming in straight to it or whether you're coming in at an angle. Because if you're coming into that roll at an angle, it's going to ball up that hay and your spear's not going to get a good clean a real clean, penetration into the hay. So just a little tip for you guys, something that we always got to look for when we're moving this hay with these hay spears. You can put it in the top, you can put it in the middle, you can put it in the bottom, but it's always a lot easier if you can see where that spear is going and you keep it up at eye level, or at least where you can keep your eyes on it. We got a little bend started in this second roll right here now, which is something we needed to do to kind of keep the bales from running too close together. I don't know if y'all can see that. We're putting a little bit of a bend in it. It's getting too hard on this row over here by the fence. It's getting too hard to keep running this down because I'm running out of backup room. I got that tree and that Indian and everything behind me, so I'm running out of backup room. So it's making it really hard to keep that outside run really straight. So put just a little bit of a bend in both of them to keep the hay still separated, but yet still make it fit. So it's working. All right, guys, so here we got it in here. You'll see we got a little curve in it down there, if you can see that. I don't know if you can. A little bit of a curve. And I got a little curve in this one over here where it goes down that fence, but trying to keep it straight down this fence. That's what I was trying to explain to y'all earlier. I got my tractor with the forks and the mower on it. So, when I'm backing up through here and I got to swing out, I got to start swinging kind of early so that the front spear don't drag down this fence. So it kind of made this row, you can kind of see it better maybe up here, got a little curve in it. So I made this row over here, try to match it the best I could, but I left plenty of space down in between it, plenty of walk room. It's pretty even down through here. This is just a bunch of fluff right there, so that's not really the edge of the hay bale. But anyway, it's pretty even down through here. Dad said I got up on these bees. I don't know. Oh Lord, I did. Look at that. Good thing I didn't knock them suckers over. Lord, I'd been in trouble. Ooh, that would have hurt. But anyway, we got a nice little path to walk. I don't know why we really need to walk, but anyway, good deal. So this chore is over. Jake's hay has not been delivered yet. Dad, I think, is calling Johnny now to see, ouch, when that hay's gonna be here. I think I'm gonna go take a little break in the pool, maybe with Lou. And when Jake's hay gets here, for now, until he gets his fence built out the back, we're gonna stack it underneath them pine trees right there, down this driveway. That way it'll be a short trip to the back where he's gonna put it at. But anyway, until then, until the next project, guys, I'll catch you in a minute. Dad, I wanna let you know. So let me turn this around. Let's see your face when we talk about this.
Dan, don't start with me, okay?
Dad, listen.
I ain't gonna tolerate it.
I know for a fact. I mean, I wasn't here, but I'm a pretty good investigator. I know those tracks in my yard are his trailer and truck backing around that trailer. You try to blame it on the garbage man. You look at your face. You can't even look at me right now. See, I come through here like, oh, who run through my yard? No, I knew the whole time. I just wanted to see your reaction.
I didn't see him do it.
Dad, you was out here with him.
No, I left.
Look at your face, Dad. You can't even tell the truth.
Damn.
Why didn't you just say, Bud? There was nowhere for him to turn around.
Shoot the guy?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, I'm going to get my gun.
Run
Next trip, I'll have my gun out of here. I ain't going to tolerate it.
I don't understand why you didn't just say, Bud, there's nowhere to turn around. I had to get the hay guy.
I said, back in here beside my shop. And I guess he pulled way out there to back in here.
I guess he can't tell that yard's already dead.
Well.
But anyway, why'd you blame it on the garbage man?
I didn't blame him. I said the garbage man come at 2:30 in the morning. I don't know who drove in the yard.
You didn't say it was probably him? No. I think I got on video where you said, yeah, it's probably that garbage man that did that.
I said it may be the garbage man.
But you know that it wasn't. You know it was that trailer. What? This is what I deal with, guys, every day of my life. This is what I deal with.
No, you twist things around.
Did I twist anything, guys? Y'all,
just like your sister.
As y'all are my witness, did I twist anything? Yeah. I simply put them to the test.
Drove through that yard.
I put them to the test to tell the truth.
Said the garbage man come at 2:30, Lou said.
You know, I'm not God.
Maybe they drove through.
I'm not God.
Maybe you got lost.
But God allows us to be tempted sometimes to see how we're going to react. I simply put him to the test, and he failed. He lied. Blamed it on somebody else.
God's got a sense of humor.
See you guys later. All right, guys, so one chore down. We got something else we need to do today. Okay, so just a little snippet real quick, just to kind of fill you in. Mine and Lou's cooking show that we're doing this week, we're going to do tomorrow morning for our Sunday lunch. We've never done that before. We typically always do it on Sunday night because with church and everything, we just don't feel like there's enough time to do a video and this and that. But we're going to try it tomorrow. Our Sunday lunch is going to be our cooking video. And, of course, I got to go out of town tomorrow night. So spend a few days up in Dallas. But anyway, so I got something I need to do real quick because I don't want to tell y'all what we're cooking yet. I want you to wait for the cooking show. But and it's not going to take place out here in my garage, but there's a part of it that I'm going to cook out here in my garage. So I got to get this griddle cleaned up, my big griddle. So let me show you what we got. Okay, so this is my big griddle, the one that come out of my grandmother's store. And because it stays outside, it's just impossible to keep it from getting dew on it and getting a little bit. It's dusty, it's dirty, it's got a little rust spot right there in the middle of it. But we're going to come out here. I'm going to go get my wire brush that I put on the end of my drill. And I'm going to wire brush this thing down. I'm going to get all the rust off of it. And I'm going to clean it up. I'm going to get it seasoned back up. I'll try to cover it with something for tonight until I need to use it tomorrow. I'm sure I'll show y'all a snippet of it, tomorrow or whatever, of me cooking out here. I need to cook some meat out here. Anyway, that's all I'm gonna tell you about right now. But I will show y'all how I get this grill cleaned up. And I don't have the fan on right now, so I may have to kind of go back and forth because it will get pretty hot out here. But anyway, we'll get this thing fired up here in a minute and get this thing all cleaned up and make it look good again. So y'all stick with me if you want. So something that I bought just for this grill is this wire brush that goes on the end of my little impact driver. And this works pretty good. So I'm going to start with this thing and okay, guys, it's going to get really loud for a minute. Bear with me, but I just want to show y'all real quick that I'm going to get all the dirt and rust and everything off with my shop vac. All of that. Now, we're thoroughly clean. I know you see like a little stain on the rust stain, but once we heat this thing up, I'm gonna wash it with water. Good washing with water and some soap. And then I'm gonna season the heck out of this thing. So we're not quite done yet. It's gonna look great in a minute. I have to do this at least once a year when I start getting ready to cook on this thing again, but here we go. All right. All right. All right, so we're going to bring some clean water over now and wash that off. Then we'll be ready to season. seasoning on it. That looks much better. Much better. Once we get it seasoned, we're gonna be ready to cook. All right, if y'all listen close, you'll hear it fire up. At least I think it will. Alright, we got it turned up to 400, both burners. Oh yeah, it's cranking. Yeah. Whew. See if we can burn off all the germs. It's already spotlessly clean, but it's not seasoned real great. So, especially after I wash it with soap and water. So, we will get ready. Let that might get hot. Yeah. Perfect. All right, let her heat up. Let her get as hot as we need, and we'll come in here and wipe her down with some oil. All right, so we've been heating for a while. Oh yeah, it's super hot. It takes this thing forever to cool down. So we'll start with about that much oil, and just rub it in all over this thing. Really like to use a spatula first instead of this paper towel. I don't want to soak it up. Let me go get one of those scrapers. You want this down in all the pores. Now, there's that. That's coat number 1. So look at that. That's got a nice, pretty even coat on it. And just gonna let that heat up for a bit. I'm not turning my fire off yet. And we'll kind of let that cook in. And then we will put another coat on it. And then we'll probably let it cool down and then put another coat on it before we cook later today or tomorrow, whenever it's gonna be. So anyway, guys, that's what we're gonna do. That's kind of how it looks. And hope y'all didn't mind spending some time with me today. Hopefully it wasn't too big a waste of your time. And hopefully y'all join us for Cooking with Dan Lou on Thursday. I think you will like it. So catch you guys later.